Now that I've had some time to settle down, how do you settle down or calm down when you're upset? I've had quite a few hours to just kind of mosey around Facebook, post some things on Facebook, look at some things on YouTube, and just have it quiet and just chill out. I was pretty upset this morning. Didn't have a good start to the day, and just kind of had a crappy day. And now I'm getting tired and I want to go to bed, but it's too early. I won't. I'll take a few hours of napping and then I'll be up all night. And I'll probably be up all night anyway because that's what I do. So I decided to I was going to take my webcam and just do a short video before it got too hot. The camera, not the weather. It's cold here. It's like 20 some degrees. And I was just going to try to do a short video and see how that goes. But I'm trying to get used to my new camera and using a tripod, and I'm not used to that. But just I went, and I know it's going to sound gross because you're not used to it and a lot of people aren't familiar with it, but I breed dubia roaches, and yes, they are in the cockroach family, but they don't, I don't even know how to say it, they don't invade your house if they get out. They're food for my bearded dragons. I raise them and I breed them because they're really expensive and they take a really long time to grow big enough to feed my bearded dragons. So I decided it was time to get in there and check them out, see how many babies I have and how many adults I have, because you have to have a ratio, and I'm talking about that when I'm just talking about what's on my mind. That's what this channel is all about. It's about mental illness as well as me just, I don't want to say spewing, but just, talking about things to just get it off my mind and get it, off my chest. And I guess that's just part of the borderline personality disorder, is babbling and talking in circles and just carrying on. And I've always kind of been this way and didn't know that was part of it. And I forgot to turn the light on above. The last video I did was really dark, and I don't know how to do that editing, and I don't know how to do all that, and I don't even know how to put this on pause if I can, because then I'll go turn the overhead light on. And before I did my video, the light was coming from the windows, and that was the only place that the light was coming from. And now I have other lights on, but I just am tired and just, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm just confused on a lot of things. When I lived where I lived before, I just talked to the girls up there, and because they're great. And of course I hung up crying because I miss them a lot. They were the type where I could call up feeling the way I do, and they could get me in to see my therapist or my psychiatrist right away that day. Here, I have to wait 3 months. I mean, I see my therapist, but I'm starting to believe that he's kind of useless. That he just doesn't take things seriously. I mean, he's practically half my age, and he's only been doing this for 5 years. And I'm not trying to underestimate him. I am underestimating him. He's a dipshit. Yikes. I'm never giving him this web address. He is, though. I mean, he just doesn't take things seriously, and that really bothers me. But we always seem to work things out. I mean, I have this whole HIPAA leak on my mind, and talked to the lady, the receptionist up where we used to live, and she agreed with me that I shouldn't let it go, that I should pursue it, because that's not right. There's something wrong with this picture. I didn't even check to see if I'm in focus. I didn't check to see if if my head's cut off. I didn't even check to see any of that. It looked good, and I said, alright. Because I just kind of had to babble. I just kind of had to just talk a little bit. This morning is still really bothering me. And I know that's what made me really tired, was just expressing how I was feeling, and the crying makes you really tired. But I'm still too stubborn to go lay down. David's downstairs, he was sleeping. Every time I go down there, I'm like, turn your TV off. Turn your TV off. And he'd turn it off, and then every time I go down there, he'd have it back on. And it's like, when our electric bill goes from $96 to $303, when are you gonna get through your head to turn your fucking TV off? Now I'm not even gonna tell him I made another video. If he goes and looks and watches it, well, then he watches it. I'm not in a very good mood. You know what, it's like, it's depression, but it's more than that. It's just anxiety and some anger, frustration. The holidays are not my cup of tea. They just aren't. And then having no money makes things harder. Like I said, we have a ham the size of a bedrock. The thing's damn huge. Never seen a ham that big. And I'm gonna make that because I love ham. I actually will make it now. But there's just things that I'm irritable. That's one thing is I'm irritable, where I just don't want to deal with anything. I watch YouTube videos, and I'm just not into some of them, and I just get irritated by them, and I click off, and I try to go find something else, and I just am irritable, and I'm just a whole lot of things. I'm very mentally ill today. I'd like to take a day off, except every day is a day off. It's just, you know how when you are at work and you say you took a day off because you needed a mental health day. Well, every day is that for me, and it's not pleasant. and it's like my eyes are doing that where I could fall asleep. But I won't. I'll get up and I'll go. I already did the roaches. That was something that was well well overdue. But it was like, it's easy. I mean, it's not difficult. It's just, it kills my back leaning over and, taking stuff out of the bin. You just have a big plastic bin that you keep them in. And it just kills my back. Just like cleaning out the enclosures, the bearded dragon enclosures, just kills my back. And that's why a lot of times David does it for me. Because he's really sweet and he doesn't like seeing me in pain. But I don't know, I just wanted to touch base and say, today was just an overall disaster, and I hope this video is better, and if it's not, I guess I can just use my webcam and make shorter videos. I don't know what else to do. Yeah, I could take this one back, but I want to use this one for taking pictures of, around the house and stuff like that. And hopefully Kodak will get back to me and tell me what's wrong. I'm pretty sure I know that the software only goes up to Windows 10 and I have Windows 11. I could use my phone, but I can't get, it just goes off. I thought I turned it off, but I can't get my face right in the right position. It's always like I'm looking up, and I know I could just practice, but I don't feel like it. My ambition level is like minus, in the minus numbers. So hopefully this video will turn out and I'll be able to post it, and that would make me happy. But don't count on it. I don't have that kind of luck. So you guys have a great weekend, and I'd like to have you comment on maybe plans that you have for this weekend, or how your week went, things like that. Subscribe, like, all that YouTube stuff that I forget like every time to say, because I don't say it because people already know, unless you've just gotten on YouTube. I guess maybe you have, or not you, but I mean, maybe some people have, but I don't know. So have a good weekend and stay safe.